Am I live? Hopefully I am. Oh, I should have set some kind of goal on here. I guess maybe next time. Okay, well, hopefully I am. Either way, let me rewind and do my intro. Um, Welcome back to Pills, Potions, and Poisons with me and NAllenRx. I'm a pharmacist. But I'm not here in a professional capacity. However, I do have expert level knowledge and information that I can share with you guys. There's always one thing I need y'all to remember when you're coming into the stream. What's that, Alan? I'm not your pharmacist. I am not your pharmacist. I am not your pharmacist. Christopher, hey, how you doing? Is this how we enter the chat? Okay. Yes. He comes in with the $9.99. So I'm guessing that means you guys can hear me and see me. And if you don't mind, put me a good in the chat. Give me some kind of feedback. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all. Thank you. Shout out to you, Christopher Williams and Danny Omega. Shout out to you. Christopher hits me with the $9.99. You know what that dollar there for? You know, man. Y'all know it was a struggle for me to get on here tonight. I've been trying to get back. I'm going to give y'all an update. Just in case you're wondering, I did get that. I got it. I'm almost back. It's kind of like, circulating, flushing through my system, refilling the empty stores, so we trying to get it. But I did get my eye. Shout out to you, Christopher Williams. And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream with me tonight. Who are we talking about tonight, guys? We are talking about Elon Musk. He's a bit of an interesting character. He's an interesting character. Shout out to you. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, y'all hear me? Yes. I don't know why my picture not showing up on y'all. I guess y'all can see it on the other side. I don't know. Something happened to my stream, y'all. I don't even know, y'all. But anyway, yes, we're talking about Elon Musk tonight. He's an interesting character, y'all. He's interesting. A lot of things that I just learned about him, since he's been on, his I don't even know what we're gonna call this kind of strange tour he's been on with these these chainsaw massacres. I wonder, can I talk like that on here? Is it okay to say chainsaw? Because y'all know YouTube be acting weird sometimes. Yes, so he's at this CPAC convention. First of all, what's the setting for tonight? We always have to set the scene, okay? Should we say, where I got Elon is from? South Africa? Did y'all know he was from South Africa? Because I didn't. I didn't know he's from South Africa. So he's African. It's kind of, befitting, I guess, now because we in Black History Month. Shout out to us, okay? So, yes, he's from South Africa, or should we say the nation's capital? Are we in Washington, D.C.? I don't know what the setting is of tonight's episode, but we are talking about the main character, the one and only Elon Musk. That's what we're talking about. This guy's weird. And, as we always like to do here at Pills, Potions, and Poisons, what is our drug of choice tonight? Our drug of choice is ketamine. Now, this is not your Diddy ketamine or your 2C. Y'all know the 2C. It contains the ketamine, the MDMA, NDMA, MDMA, whatever the receptor is in the brain where this stuff latches on at, okay? We got all of that. That's what we're talking about. This is not the same thing. Or is it the same thing? Speaking of ketamine, we had another person who recently had a little run-in with ketamine. Y'all know somebody by the name of Marcus Jordan? I know his name will sound familiar. You probably know his daddy, though. His daddy. His heir, Michael Jordan. His son Marcus out here not having that loss of Pippin mess he had going on. But he just got, arrested or pulled over or something for a DUI, driving under the influence of something. They thought it looked like a white powdery substance. So y'all know how long I've been on here so far. Let me see. Can I start talking like this? Because y'all know it be pharmacy after dark up in there now. Y'all know it is. He had a white powdery substance that they found on him. So they knew it was some kind of, he was under the influence of some type of substance. They thought it was cocaine, but it wasn't. And it also was not gold medal flour. It was ketamine. God. Now, you out here, first of all, you're already messing around with Scottie Pippen's wife. Now you're out here on some ketamine. Marcus need to sit down. Sometimes you got to raise these kids. You can't be giving them all the stuff they want now. You got to go on, make them do right. They got to earn a lot of that stuff. They don't be knowing it gets so much free. They be out here wilding out. So, Marcus Jordan on the ketamine. Everybody's using ketamine. Allegedly, Matthew Perry, y'all know him, Chandler from Friends. No one told you life was going to be this way. Y'all know that? Him. He allegedly died of a ketamine overdose. So, they ain't saying, Elon using the same kind of ketamine. I guess it matters who you are, whether or not your ketamine is, okay to be like, running the White House on this ketamine, or if you just out here, drugging people in the street. So I guess that is a difference, y'all. So what we're gonna do, which I should have tagged Don Lemon in this stream. Don Lemon, you watching? I know y'all be watching my shows. Let me know. I can drop the link, hit it in the chat. We can discuss. Last year, about 11 months ago, somewhere around there, Don Lemon, I don't know, Don, you come on and let us know. Was this when you left CNN, or was it around the same time? All this stuff is a little murky, kind of, the lines are a little blurred. We don't know when, but he had an interview with Elon Musk. And Elon, he said he admitted that he was a ketamine user, but he tried to slide like, oh, it's prescription. Let me know in the chat. I want y'all to, get in here, weigh in the chat, okay? I want y'all to go ahead and, lay it on me. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all okay? Okay, so it's looking like the president letting Elon run amok up in there. He can do whatever he wants up in there. Is it okay that he's using ketamine prescribed? I meant to look this up before I came on here, like if this is an off-label use or if it's actually FDA approved for depression. We like to say mood when y'all be picking up y'all depression medication and your anxiety and all that kind of stuff, and y'all be like, well, what do I have ready? And be like, drug XYZ, and they be like, y'all be like, what is that for? I'll be like, well, I'm gonna say mood. We're gonna say mood. Mood sounds better than depression, Depression, when you hear it, it kind of makes you feel a little bit depressed. I'm like, it's for your mood. They be like, oh, okay. You talking about them pills, my what you call it? I don't know. Y'all kind of nice for these drugs. But anyway, so are y'all okay with somebody like this running the White House? This is not to shame him or judge him, because we don't do that. But just keep that in mind. Diddy out here running amok, going crazy on his ketamine. Y'all don't want Marcus Jordan out here running around crazy on his. Do we want Elon? First of all, Elon, who just took him a spot. I guess when you got $400 billion, you can do whatever you want to do. I guess what you want to do. But are we? Just keep that in mind. While he out here sending y'all emails and y'all like, can you tell us 4 things that you did today? I'll be like, first of all, you don't know my job description. So whatever I send you back, you just gonna have to accept. And you don't ask me about what kind of work I'm doing today. Shoot. If y'all fire all these people, who gonna do the work? We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into it, y'all. So I want to play this little clip. I mean, it's he cursing a lot on here. This is Godfrey. Y'all watch Godfrey. He kind of funny, low key. I want to play this out. I mean, he cursing and he's saying some things that's out of line, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. Y'all know me. So I'm gonna play this first because I thought it was interesting. I thought it was hilarious, actually. So I'm gonna play this for y'all, and then we're gonna talk about Elon a little bit more. But this is what he thinks about him and his recent display of power, I guess, with the chainsaw at the CPAC convention. Let me pull this up for y'all. And while y'all in here, get active in the chat. Christopher Williams, he's showing y'all how to do it. Y'all see him over there. All right, so let's do this. One moment, please. Can y'all hear me? Because sometimes I be talking down and I be talking down. It don't matter anyway. I'll repeat it. Let's see. Elon doing some weird stuff, man. He's weird. That's what he said about Elon. I didn't say this about Elon. This is what he said about Elon. Okay, so let's share this. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear it, okay? I'll pull it back to the beginning. I mean, he got captions on his thing already, but y'all let me know if y'all
Yo, this shit is getting weirder and weirder and weirder. I don't know if you guys saw.
I probably shouldn't even be playing this. I don't even care. It's on here, so here it is.
Elon Musk on that stage at I don't know what convention.
Did y'all see him? I'm gonna let him talk. Well, I can't let him talk all the way through because he says some stuff that's a little bit racy, okay? It's a little bit, you know, on the edge. It's over the edge, as a matter of fact. It ain't torn, it's stepping on the line and it's like rubbing your foot. And you know, if you step on something you put in, he doing all that, okay? So I'm gonna have to pause it here periodically, okay? But let me know if y'all can hear it. And if y'all saw him with that chainsaw and what y'all thought about it when y'all saw him with that chainsaw. I'm gonna tell you this. Sometimes medications, this is a pharmacy moment. I always gotta give y'all a little pharmacy moment. Some of these medications, when y'all taking them, it says do not operate heavy machinery and you will need somebody to drive you when you're taking them. Ketamine is one of those drugs. And the way that chainsaw was looking, first of all, that was a fancy looking chainsaw. Did y'all think that chainsaw? That chainsaw was like, I was like, shoot, I want me a chainsaw. If they gonna be looking like that, that chainsaw looked nice. It did. Okay, but let me know if y'all saw it. I don't want him operating heavy machinery while he's taking that medication. And I also don't want him running the country, okay? Or sending me out drunk emails or sedated emails. You need to get out, you know. But anyway.
Circus convention, I don't even know. But he is getting weird. He's freaking those people out. Even the people that are down with MAG are going, yo, something is a little odd here. It's like expensive elite autism. I am not playing with you. It is weird behavior. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Coming on stage with a chainsaw. Even those people, the MAGA people, like, what the fuck?
Excuse the language. Y'all grown. It's late. So kids should be in the bed by now. I don't know about my roommate, but you know what.
Elon coming with the chainsaw, that's a whole nother level. Okay, wait a minute. Is he watching like Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies or something? He goes, you know, that would be good. I'd like to bring a chainsaw. Yeah, I'll bring a chainsaw on stage. That's a good symbol to let people know that I'm just trying to cut things down. The chainsaw represents cutting things quicker, like DEI and Black History Month and you know, Women's History Month, and just cutting things quickly. Not if I used a knife, it would take longer. A chainsaw is just better. It's just faster. You know, I love the way it sounds. That's how I feel. What he's
yeah
trying to teach white people that they're not doing racism right.
Oh,
I just don't feel whites here. They're pussies to me. I come from apartheid racism. You know, really shutting things down and really control. I'm used to controlling. You know, Africans.
No offense to anybody. I mean, and I'm African American or whatever, you know, or black or whatever, you know, we consider ourselves. And over here, this is a judgment-free zone, and people can speak freely. Okay, this is a safe space because I don't want to hear that.
And taking their wealth. That's how I got rich. You know, it's very simple. And you guys are very slow. You're very slow. You know, that's how I feel. And I don't think white people here are ready for this kind of racism. They're like, even the Klan, they pull up their hoodies going, God damn, this guy is not playing games. You know, to me, he's like a bunch of people in one. He is the Joker. He is the Kingpin. He is the Goblin. All the evil people in one. He is Bane, Voldemort. He is all the evil in one. And I think all of his kids go to Slytherin.
Do your kids go to Slytherin or do they go to Gryffindor? Is that the other house? House Gryffindor?
Especially that little motherfucker that he brings into the White House. All of them are Slytherin.
We're from Slytherin, that's right. Yeah, Elon Musk's children all go to Slytherin.
Trump can handle this shit. He can't handle it. Oh, that was weird as fuck, and you know it. He says, yeah, I instead of living the dream, I live the meme. I'm like dark maca.
Is it weird?
Dark matter. I really feel this is like elite autism. And I think it's an excuse, but it is getting real weird. And you all know that shit. Even you MAGA motherfuckers are like, yo, what is this motherfucker up to? Because I feel like Elon don't like anybody. Nobody. He wants to take over this whole shit. Just and his 12 kids. Chainsaw, chainsaw, and that weird laugh. Yeah, oh, chainsaw, yeah. The fuck?
Exactly. Okay, so y'all, you know, research. Shout out to my research team as usual. How I got this topic. Okay, so you know, I be talking to my people periodically that's on my research team. You know, Nina Simone, shout out to her. She's the one. She gave me this one. So I be being messy. I be calling, what you doing? What y'all president up to? Because sometimes it be y'all president. Sometimes I go on and be like, he our president, like I'm a citizen of this country. And I'm like, oh, what our president up to? And his homeboy, man, they being crazy. They acting weird, right? Are they acting weird or not? She was like, yeah, man, Elon, he interesting. I said, he is. And she was like, he kind of like a dead man walking. I'm like, he does. He kind of look all leathery and weird, like, God rest his soul, Michael Jackson, the king of pop. I love Michael Jackson. But there was a point in time, Mike was not looking quite right, whatever. I'm a fan, I know I'm a fan. I love music. I love Michael Jackson. He's the king of pop and R&B, whatever y'all want to say about that. Okay, but anyway, so she's like, yeah, and Elon was on that ketamine. I'm like, what? Ketamine? Why does it sound familiar to me? She was like, cuz, we on an interview with Don Lemon. I don't know, it was about a year or so ago. He was saying he was on ketamine. I'm like, now, is that fair? Now, they got this man, I guess, when you got money, you do what you want to do. According to the president, you can grab a woman by her, and do whatever you want when you got money. Evidently, you can. So Elon Musk got enough money. He just gets into the White House and does what he wants to do. Yeah, Trump, I run you, okay? They laugh, you know what? Y'all, I don't know. Y'all probably don't know this. Kawhi Leonard, when he was laughing, he was like, It also reminds me of a Beavis and Butthead kind of laugh. Y'all my age, if y'all watching this, and if you're younger than me, could be a little bit older than me, shout out to y'all. Y'all know Beavis and Butthead. That was crazy mess. They used to come on MTV with those dudes, and it was like, he kind of looked like them too, now that you think about it. Now that I think about it. But yeah, so she was like, yeah, so I'm like, is that fair? Diddy can't be using ketamine, without having some kind of, repercussions. That's not. One can't use his ketamine. Who else uses ketamine out here? I had no idea ketamine was so popular until now. I really did not think that you could get it anywhere outside of having a procedure, or, oh, take care of Maya too. Y'all remember her? The little girl with that, can't remember what kind of health condition she had, but it was some kind of pain, phantom pain. So she was getting ketamine. Her mama had to go. They had a whole situation with that. I don't know if they ever got paid for it. But anyway, they were using ketamine. So we're gonna look at the Don Lemon interview from when it had happened here. I think that's when they tried to cancel Don after that. But he using it anyway. He's talking about he working 16-hour days, 6 to 7 days a week. That's what they're saying. That Elon says he works that many days. He works that many hours, that many days every single week. That has to have a negative effect on you. You ain't getting no sleep, like no sleep. You working that hard, then you expecting other people to work that hard. That's why you got the nerve. First of all, who gave him access to send out all those emails? Because when they send us out emails in a district, and they'll be like, pharmacy in the district, whatever, 575, and they send out an email burst to all of us. How he got access to all them emails? Who gave him that? They talking about, well, they don't have to answer to him. Somebody's doing something, because he's able to send out all these emails to all these federal employees. I was like, he's sending to the right ones, because I would have been like, first of all, I wouldn't have seen it because my email is full. People already like emails bouncing back, whatever. I wouldn't have seen it. So he'd be like, you fired now. And I'll be like, I ain't fired. Who are you? You can't fire me. You can't fire me. They saying some people quitting anyway, just because, off GP. Like, you threaten me with no like that. Don't ask me what my job is. And even if I respond with what my job is, it ain't enough hours in a day. I don't care how much ketamine you on. You can't answer all those emails. Who's gonna respond? Okay, we get all these people you sent the email out to. They respond, right? Y'all let me know. Give me some feedback. If you say, okay, give me 4 things you did today, and you respond, then what? I'll be like, man, they always crying wolf. I ain't doing nothing. How they gonna know? I'll be made another check by the time they get to my name and see that I didn't respond, because you got to look at the responses. And then what? Like, who decides if this is a valid response or not? Clearly he didn't think that through. But anyway, let's pull up Dawn. And this is not the full interview. This is a 3-minute clip from the interview. I like Don's setup now that he got. It's way better because it's more like, social media friendly. So let's see. This is not a good stopping point. I ain't gonna do you like that, Don. Hold on. Okay, we can start here. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Are you okay with your boss being on ketamine, but Diddy can't use ketamine? Even though Diddy was using his ketamine to drug other people, they were using it, they didn't know what they were getting. So he probably shouldn't have done that. But are we okay with it? But okay, so there's another thing. I watch a lot of TV, or I used to. I'm just getting back on a lot of TV. Anyway, this show Heartland. What's her name? Claire Danes, and that dude that was on Billions. What's his name? Y'all know? He was on Billions, but he was on Heartland too. Is that the name of the show? I don't know. Anyway, she was like, I don't know if she was bipolar, schizophrenic, or something like that. But she could solve them cases, boy. When she would get in like that mania, this is not okay. But when she would get into that manic state, she'd be writing all that stuff on the papers and doing all that. She could do. She was good in the CIA or whatever she was in. She was good. So can you say that there's some type of discrimination because you have a health condition. It's a mental health condition, right? But if you had another type of disability that was like a physical disability, they could not hire you without getting in trouble or something like that, right? So, okay, Elon wants to get rid of the DEI people, right? Is that who he cutting the chainsaw? Is that who he using to get rid of those people, right? That whole little clause, those people who are DEI hires, would he be considered a DEI hire? Well, maybe not, because technically he's not hired. He doesn't work for them, right? Does he? He don't work for them. He doesn't work for us, the American people. But if they let him, if he does get hired and he has a health condition, a mental health condition that people are aware of, and they don't fire him because of that. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So anyway.
Thing that anyone else hasn't asked you about your controversial stuff that you tweet. You post a lot of controversial stuff. Is that considered blowing off steam?
Well, I guess I do enjoy using the platform. I mean, I do call the X platform the PvP, or player versus player platform. So in video games, there's player versus like environment, where you're not playing against other people, and then there's PvP, which is like hardcore. You're actually playing against other people, and
That's blowing off steam for you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is to some degree, not always. I mean, obviously I use it for to post jokes, to post you know, sometimes trivia, sometimes things that are of great importance.
So you do a lot of it at night, like late at night. So when you're doing this, are you sober when you do it?
Almost
Are
always,
you
yes.
under the influence of anything?
No, I don't drink. I don't really. No.
But you've admitted that you have a ketamine prescription.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Well, I mean, it's pretty private to ask somebody about a medical prescription, you know.
Done like.
But
what's
I think it's something I'd say, like, there are times when I have sort of I don't know, like a negative chemical state in my brain, like depression, I guess, you know, is or.
See, that's why I said is a negative chemical state in depression. If he would have said, you know, for mood, it would have sound better. Mood sounds better. Mood is a little bit softer, you know. It feels like, you know, it don't feel as harsh like depression, a negative chemical. You know, it don't sound as negative, right? When you say mood. Because mood could be like, oh, you know, it could be good, it could be bad, you know, it could be whatever. Mood is just kind of a generic way of saying it. That's what I always say for mood. But I brought myself up to say this too, another drug that Elon has admitted to using. And, you know, y'all, I'm gonna have, this is a, you know, open forum. I mean, I have a little structure, but I don't. So Elon also uses, which I keep, man, the more I talk about this, the more I think, you know, I was just ahead of my time. Elon was using Ozempic too. You can tell right here, he's a little bit is like now, but I have a stream. I don't know if I called it Country Club BBL or Ozempic something. I don't know what was the name of that stream, but that was probably almost 2 years ago at this point, because people stopped getting the big BBLs, you know, and everybody using, you know, the Ozempic, the Mongeros, all of that, things of that nature. Elon was one of the only men that I had on the thumbnail. He admitted he used it. Yeah, I'll go back and look at them old streams. I need to probably repurpose them some kind of way, but I don't have time for that. So yeah, he was on that too, but there's here nor there. Let me go back to this. And But to say he shouldn't, just for future reference, guys, if y'all got some there with your mood stabilizing, your attitudes, or just your depression or just whatever, first of all, they got hotlines for that kind of stuff. And then have medication for that kind of stuff. And, other kind of natural ways, meditation and things of that nature that you could do for that. But yeah, just say mood. So this is for my mood. Yeah, I like that. Let me know if you like mood versus depression. Drop a 1 in the chat. Thank y'all for showing up tonight. I love you.
Depression, I guess, is or like my brain.
Don got
I don't know, at like a negative chemical state in my brain. Just sort of I don't know, at like a negative chemical state in my brain. I like depression, I guess.
He started glitching because he didn't know how to.
Is or like depression that's not linked to any negative news, and then ketamine is helpful for.
He said it linked to any negative what? Negative views. Okay.
And then ketamine is helpful for getting one out of a negative frame of mind.
Do you feel like you ever abuse it?
I don't think so. If you use too much ketamine, you can't really get work done. So I have a lot of work. So I'm typically putting in 16-hour days. That's normal. It's rare for me to even take off a weekend day. So I don't really have a situation where I can be not mentally acute for an extended period of time. Like I can't really get wasted because I can't get my work done.
Do you ever
Okay, that's dedication.
worry that this may get in the way of your government contracts and clearances, and also and Wall Street as well?
Well, from a standpoint of Wall Street, what matters is execution. Are you building value for investors? Tesla is worth about as much as the rest of the car industry combined, from nothing. So that's pretty good.
You talk about this and depression. Have you also have said, and
the reason I should say the reason I mentioned the ketamine prescription on the X platform was because I thought maybe this is to help other people. That's why I mentioned it.
What y'all think? That was nice. I got, he almost seemed human at the end. It's like, I'm just mentioning this because, other people probably going through the same thing. That's how I be with you. I was talking to my other sister tonight. She was like, she have a friend, and she's like, hey, watch your stuff. I was like, oh, really? Wow. She's like, yeah. He said, your sister got the iron situation going on. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be talking about it on there. And she's like, he said, yeah, she she exposed that. I was like, I ain't take it like, I ain't feel like, feel like that was like me, exposing, I mean, I share things, but I'm like, I didn't feel like there was something that, people would be like, oh, wow, she revealed that. I guess I'm like Elon. I'm like, shoot, people be having these same kind of issues and y'all don't be knowing what to do. So I'm just telling y'all what I'm going through and I know what to do. I'm behind the scenes. I'm behind the pharmacy counter and I still, have some of the same stuff that I'm dealing with that y'all deal with. So, there you go with it. But he asked him, if he would have any issues with his government contracts, or whatever, I guess, because they drug test him. I mean, I don't imagine Elon getting drug tested, like that. But I got this before. This is something else I revealed about myself to y'all on this social media platform. Y'all know I had failed a drug test that time. I had told y'all that. Y'all I told y'all that. When I was in school, I had failed a drug test that time. But I knew I was gonna fail it. They ain't want to let me go and get ahead of it. They wanted me to go and, feel that, see what that felt like, to fail a drug test and be like, oh, you failed a drug test. But if you have a prescription, you good. You just, you just take them and copy your prescription. And they like, okay, this is a valid prescription. This is what you tested positive for. Because sometimes y'all be testing positive for cocaine and stuff. Then y'all be like, did I have a prescription for my Crestor, my what do you call this? My cholesterol medicine. I'd be like, I mean, yeah, this didn't make you test positive for cocaine. It didn't do that now. Come on. It didn't do that. You gotta match up. You know, what's on a prescription got to match what you tested positive for. But if Elon say he got a prescription for ketamine, I don't know where he, you know, in Silicon Valley, California got their own laws. It's certain states where, you know, we all got the MPJ, you know, the same thing, but then some states got their own MPJ, you know, they got their own laws. Like California, one of them, Florida, one of them. I can't think of nothing else right now. Always come to mind, like they got the rules we all abide by, but then they got another subset of special rules for this particular state. And so I don't know where he can have a prescription. He didn't say this, where he would have a prescription written for ketamine, where he could just drop off a prescription at a pharmacy and get ketamine and go and take it home. And I don't know how he's administering it. Is it injected? I don't know what this powder stuff is that Michael Jordan's son had, or how he's using it. But I don't know. So he can't abuse it. If he's going to a doctor's office, or, you know, they have some kind of little inpatient stuff, or, you know, like y'all go get y'all B12 shots at the doctor's office, they'll inject it for you, but you pick the prescription up from us, and at the doctor's office or whoever, they do it for you. So I don't know. And then Elon could be on some of that Michael Jackson stuff. Y'all know, yeah, you got a hyperbaric chamber in the living room, in the kitchen, or somewhere up in there. But anyway, let me shout out y'all that's in the chat tonight. Let me address my chat, y'all. What do I say? Regulators, get in here, mount up. Christopher Williams, y'all see how he doing? He coming in with the $9.99 to $10 super chat. Christopher Williams, I see you. All right, Danny Omega, what's up, y'all? What y'all think about Elon? Elon exotic, ain't it? He a different kind of animal. He weird, they say. I don't know. I think he interesting. I think they letting him do too much, but they letting him do it so he can go Giles and A. He said, hey, you forgot the y'all. Y'all can't be switching it up on me over here now. You got to be, you know, do what you do. Giles says, it was nice. You know what you talking about was nice? That This is how you do a chainsaw? That was a nice chainsaw. I mean, what would you do with that? But I mean, it was nice. And yes, that Tyler is definitely slithering. He's going to slithering. All of them. They say he was digging all in his nose. I was like, boy. And he always got that little boy with him. He was arguing with his mama on Twitter, they say. Rachel Hope Bryanson Englehart. She gives me 3 purple hearts. Y'all, this is a sidebar. I always got to go to a sidebar. TikTok. I recently have discovered TikTok Live. Even though it's been going on, I'm just like, I could be on here. I really could be on here. Like, I need to be going live. I had like got on somebody's page, and this guy, he was like, some music. I was like, I like this, you know, I hit the heart on that. He was like, this other lady, she was like, I got 10,000 likes or hearts or something on TikTok. And I was like, okay. So I'm asking people at work, y'all know I be working with these younger ladies, you know, they in their early 20s. They be knowing more about this TikTok. They not like us. They, you know, they be knowing about that. So how do I keep, you know, showing some love on here? How do I keep doing that? You know how YouTube, you can hit the hearts or the hundreds. Can y'all see that? Can y'all hit that? Hit them. Do y'all see that on here? If you're on there, hit it. When I go in there, this man, she said, tap double tap the screen. I said, okay, that's how you do on Twitter. But on here, there should be something on your right hand corner or something like that. Let me see. Y'all know where it's at. Hit it. That's how y'all give me some engagement. Let me know y'all like it. I can't see it from StreamYard though. So y'all hit that when y'all see that. Just so this man, he was playing this music. I was like, I like this music. Good. So I'm hitting it. I was like, this ain't charging me no money or nothing, is it? She said, girl, no. I'm like, I don't want to send no Galaxy, unless I want to send. If you play something fire, then, I go on and figure out how to send them some fire. But, I can hit this hard. Like, I can just, she's like, keep hitting it. And so I'm like, hit it. This man, he was like, oh, I'm going to break a record today. I'm going to be over 50,000 or whatever. I'm like, I'm just steady hitting it. I'm like, let's get him up. Let's get him up. They had like 100,000 on it. He was like, he's finna cry. I was like, oh, that's cute. This is so cool. Like, why not just hit it? So I'm like, man, these people on here, people at the beauty shop, they just doing hair. People walking around having a regular day. They in their kitchen just cooking up some of that nasty food they be cooking on there. Or, they their kids up from day, or they, it's just they braiding hair. They sitting around watching another show. They, reading tarot cards. They do whatever. And I'm just like, if I could set my phone, my camera up at work in front of my computer, man, listen, that's free money. That's easy money, man. I'm like, I need to figure out how to go on video my day. I did record. I got my iron, y'all. I did get my iron. I recorded some clips, and I kind of like let y'all see where I'm going here and there. I'm gonna put it together, I guess. I'm like, I guess. I mean, it's good. It's really good. But I mean, I'm like, good. I got too much other stuff I'm doing already anyway. I gotta complete some of these tasks. I keep starting stuff. Then I'm like, oh, I'm tired of doing this. But I'm gonna be able to finish a lot of stuff once my iron gonna circulate through my body. So y'all get ready for that. It's coming, okay? Okay. So yeah, I'm like, bro, I need to be going getting serious about this because I'm like, yeah, I get a lot of views and stuff on there. But I need to go live. Because if I'm just gonna be having my regular day and just recording, because I'm like, people be washing cars. I got a video somebody sent me one time of people like painting caskets. You could they just be doing nothing. Like they just be doing what they're gonna be doing anyway. Oh, I'm driving to pick these kids up at school, or we out here, doing mowing grass. I'm gonna watch so many mowing grass videos. Like it's like, oh, okay, they really got up on that curve, I guess. Okay, let's get back in it. Yeah. So yeah, y'all want to let Elon run your country with his on the substance. Y'all ain't telling. I have a lot of videos I want to show you. I'm just gonna show y'all the videos because I prefer, I think they can do better than I can. And really about what Elon is doing. I guess I could. Okay. So let's talk about this. This article right here, it says, could Trump really give money from Musk DOGE cuts to taxpayers? Because some of y'all think y'all finna $1,000. Like y'all ain't gonna run through that in a day. Back from Trump or from the White House. None of this, it's like you gotta have checks and balances. Like it's like, okay, you take money from here, it gotta go over here, but it's like who's gonna replace that money? And I thought about this too. With all the people that's supposedly getting ready to get fired, and some of these people have been laid off, right? Have people been getting fired? Do y'all know? Y'all can type in this chat. It's free. It's okay. It's a safe place. This is a safe place. Y'all can talk up in here. I keep moving. Y'all know I'm sitting on a pillow. I am. You know, I'm short. I be letting the chair down, let the chair up. I'm still sitting in a pillow either way. And the people, all these federal workers that if they don't respond to Elon, which is a lie, if they don't respond to him naming the 4 things that they did at their job today that he don't know about, because he don't know what a pharmacist does, even though we ain't working for the feds. We ain't private. But you never know, man, because these folks getting desperate at this pharmacy. Oh, I hate to keep one thing to the next, but it just keep coming to my head, and I have to let y'all know. Y'all know these drugs going up already. Some of y'all still like, wait a minute. This is February. We almost in March. Why is the medicine still high? It's going up, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all, it's going. The price of the drugs prices are going up. Yesterday's prices, the day before yesterday's prices, last month's prices, last year's prices, they gone, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So I'm like, why the hell is this singular still $75? They like, you ran it on the insurance? I'm like, yes, on the insurance and stuff says $75. Is what? 400 or something? What? I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, these prices are going up. They like, oh, well, this is to affect what Trump doing. Something's happening. I don't know what it is, but something is definitely happening. And this is me. I'm telling y'all this because I'm a pharmacist. I'm looking at this every day. I was at work earlier today. I'll be at work again tomorrow unless they find a reason to lay me off. You know, if they lay me off, y'all got to get in this chat for real. If they lay me off, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna be tripping out, and I'm gonna be they not like us. I'm gonna hit all that to get y'all to get in. So I'm gonna be doing all that if they lay me off. Okay. So right now I still got a job, so I'm gonna just the way I want to talk, and you know, hopefully y'all will listen. But right now, y'all, the prices are going up on these drugs. Okay. But I said that to say, if they lay all these people off who don't respond, or all these jobs they trying to cut out, these DI jobs, whatever kind of jobs, if they lay these people off, who gonna do the work? Like, the work still got to get done. Do they know that? They lay all these off. Why you hired them in the first place? Somebody got to do these jobs, okay? LVP, what's up? What's up, LVP? He says, wait, I just joined. What was said? The prices of the drugs, you don't know because you ain't in there with us no more. You ain't got out the trenches, you know. You out here, doing, it's soft life work. you ain't thugging it out with us no more in the pharmacy. But the prices of the drugs going up. And they firing all these people. They say they laying off all these people. Okay? Start laying off people. That ain't got nothing to do with the feds, but they laying people off too. I saw that this morning. So I'm trying to figure out who's going to do these jobs once they lay the people off. How does that affect the unemployment rate? Now, Trump said he was out here creating jobs. Didn't he say that? Is that what he said? Creating jobs, or the unemployment rate or is as low as it's ever been or something? I don't know. I don't even know how they calculate a number like that. It's like, okay, who are the people in the workforce, and are the people who are, do they say that it's divided by the number of people who will be working, who are not working, or the people who are on disability, or the people who are doing this or that? I don't know how they calculate this kind of stuff. I don't know, but something to consider. When we start laying all these people off, then they unemployed. Then what? How do you get unemployment? And like, where that money coming from? Y'all, I'm in my head. Usually I'm be thinking like this time of night. What time is it? I don't even know. But what happens? You lay off somebody who's been working at a job 20 years or 5 years, 2 years since COVID, trying to get rid of these people off. they gotta get some kind of way to feed their family, you know. Do they go get another job? And what jobs are available for them? Yeah. Is it just me? Am I the only one think about this? Like, would you lay them off, then what? They at home? Do they get approved for unemployment? Yeah. Mm. I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit this one. Then what? So let me see. What it's just and what is DOGE? Y'all know I gotta get into that. Y'all gotta tell me about this stuff. I can read this stuff and listen to it on YouTube, but then I'm like, MVP, thank you. He said, I have no idea what I'm doing here. He hits me with a $5 spot. You know what you're doing. That's what you did. That's it. That's right. I told y'all, just in case I get laid off, I'm gonna be out here tripping out. Y'all can trip out. Is that what you gotta trip out? I'll be out here like what's up? Nine that pay for you be tripping out. Thank you, MVP. And everybody who always contributing to the channel. I appreciate, the money that jingles, but I prefer the kind that falls. Y'all know where it comes from coming to America. It's not me being, me. So yes, thank you, LVP, for supporting the channel. Of course, I need to put Christopher Williams up in here. He done sponsored a lot of these streams since I've been monetized. I tell y'all, I be out here tripping. I ain't tripping out for that cash. And they be like, Allen, Nastasha, we done. He's like, you're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, they said Chick-fil-A, my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you. I appreciate it all the time. And everybody who always getting active in the chat, y'all, come here, whether y'all, contributing financially, whether you're just here watching. I love it all and I appreciate it all because I know. Y'all let me mess around and figure out something that I could be just streaming on TikTok. It's up. I ought to just stream on YouTube like that because it's like that's the new vlogging, just to show your life, your real life. Y'all know about my real life. I should have took y'all up in the iron clinic with me earlier today. I was like, well, I did. I didn't go live. I should have gone live, but I saw Armand Wiggins. He getting some kind of hairline thing. Shout out to him. That ain't got nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with what we do about. I was like, the same thing. I took y'all to the iron place with me. He took us to see him get a hair transplant. It was interesting. People want to watch everything. It's so many things you can watch on here. Okay, so I forgot what I was going to say. Yes, y'all have to tell me what DOGE, Doge. Is it Doge? I'm like, is it Doge like Doja Cat? Is it doggy? Is it dog? Like, I like Doge. Department of what? What is this? Government efficiency. Is that what it is? How can Elon? He ain't no authority on that. I mean, he could be running his little companies or whatever, but he has not. Has he been a manager of people? Because it's different when you managing people, or like y'all know it's different. They be putting you on these pips and stuff, and what kind of performance improvement plan you got? I ain't got now. Okay, none of them do to improve this. Okay. The way it is, you gotta do whatever they say. It's like, okay, well, I think we should do it like that, even though we know it's not gonna work. We gotta act like we tried it their way, and it's like, I'll try what they said, and if you fail fast, so we can come up with the next plan. That's what they say. I've been working for these people too long. So, I said I was gonna read something to y'all. Let's do that. Do that. Wait before I share it. And shout out to y'all in the chat. We know what ketamine is for, and we know how they're using it recreationally. It's not a good deal, but they're doing it anyway. All right. Is there another way I can do this? Okay, anyway, there's Elon. Let me get my cursor. Gotta do a little bit of reading. Y'all know y'all like to read. One moment, please. It's all right. It's all right. Everything all right. Did I click it? Did I? Nope. Okay, hold on, y'all. We still here. Everything's all right. Y'all see that? Y'all can see that? All right, let's go. All right, this days ago, but still, could Trump really give money to Elon from Musk DOG to Doge? How y'all pronounce this? Do y'all know? If you know, give me the phonetic spelling in the chat. Is that what I need to say? Phonetically, y'all put a little emphasis on the syllable. Let me know how I say Doge. Cuts to taxpayers, okay? Okay. An idea first proposed on social media has bubbled up to the White House and received President Donald Trump's enthusiastic endorsement. Take some of the savings from billionaire Elon Musk's drive to cut spending and return it to taxpayers. His drive? What is his drive? I love it. How would he say it? I love it. Trump said late Wednesday on Air Force One when asked about the proposal. If Musk's target of $2 trillion in spending cuts is achieved by next year, supporters of the idea say that about 1/5 of those funds could be distributed to tax-paying households in checks of about $5,000. That already sounds like it don't make no sense. But anyway, you start planning for a windfall. Budget experts say such huge savings, nearly 1/3 of the federal government's annual spending, are highly unlikely. Exactly. And sending out a round of checks similar to the stimulus payments distributed by Trump and then President Joe Biden during the pandemic could fuel inflation, economists warn, though White House officials dismissed that concern. With the annual budget deficit at $1.8 trillion last year and Trump proposing extensive tax cuts, there will also be significant pressure to use all the savings to reduce that deficit rather than pass on part of it. Here's what to know about the proposal. Whoever James Fishback is, founder of investment firm Azoria Partners, which he launched at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, promoted the idea Tuesday on X, known as Twitter. One moment, please. See, that's how they do. They're going to sneak up on Trump like that, ask him something while he's busy and be like, go ahead, go on, do it. Go ahead, go on, do it. Like, I'm busy. I just see me on my Make you think she did something when she came in, don't it? What the hell happened? Can y'all hear me? What kind of volume up on here? If anybody in the chat still can hear me and see me. What happened, man? What happened? Thank you, LVP. You can see me, you hear me, all that. All right, so where were we, guys? You know, this is live. This is being filmed in front of a live chat audience. Because what the hell happened? What the hell did happen? That was so crazy. It was like, I'm like, then I'm like, just, and all of a sudden the computer just like starts spinning. And I got it plugged in before y'all even asked me. It's plugged up. Okay, so, you know, this is live. This is live. And this is real life. This is the kind of stuff I'm going to be doing on my TikTok. And I ain't going to care nothing about it. So I ain't going to care about it on here. Because there ain't no such thing as making a mistake, you know, because it's like, this is what it is, you know. I'm not a professional, like, you know, movie show producer, even though I know I be doing good work when I be serious, okay? I know y'all entertained, and y'all definitely learn something every time y'all come here. Okay, so let me pull back up my article, okay? You know what? I almost blamed it on my roommate. That ain't her fault. She ain't do that. I know who did it. Him. And I ain't talking about T'Challa either, Black Panther, not him. Talking about X. Elon Musk. What am I talking about? He probably trying to cancel my little channel. I just got this channel going to good now. Don't be acting like that. But he know the right people be. I might have a lot of people watching my stuff, but I have the right people watching my stuff. Y'all know I love y'all too. She can't be putting out that information she be putting out because she be dropping bombs on them. I drop bombs on them. Don't worry about it, Elon. You can't stop this. The bill paid, okay? I need to get my money's worth. It's paid already. So I'm gonna need you to stop hacking my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna get this information out here. Let me pull back up what I was reading, y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with me, those of you who are still here. Okay? All right, now let's get down to business. We got to go and talk about it now because they trying to stop us. We can't be stopped. Okay? Not like us. They not like us. Okay? All right, so I forgot. They just blew my mind just now. Y'all see them? They trying to stop me. I can't be stopped. We won't stop. No. Who's Mystical? And where is Mystical at? Probably in jail somewhere. They put everybody in jail. All right. We still talking about it, Elon. We got to figure out where this from, where this money going. When y'all fire all these people, who's going to do the jobs? And it don't make sense if you're still going to have to pay these people unemployment when you fire them anyway. Nobody's working 100% of the time while they at work. Okay? This is Black History Month. This ain't like slavery. This ain't what that is. SLAVE. Y'all know. This ain't what this is. Okay? People probably, you lucky if you get a good 75% whatever out of people when they at work during the day. Okay? Or night or whenever they doing their shift. Okay? So that's just what it is. And Elon, let me go and say this too. Now, when I had failed a drug test, people would say like some of those drugs, you know, that they would be like they performance enhancing, okay? Like performance enhancing. Something like an Adderall, stuff like that. Because, you know, I told you, I used to be so sleepy, man. I be sleeping. I can't sleep. I got to go lay down. You know what I mean? I go lay sleepy. So, you know, you gotta get some help to stay up, you know. And you still gotta study. But they would say that this is performance enhancing, right? Could be like looked at it like a form of cheating. Now, Elon out here on the ketamine and God knows whatever else he on now. That's what he admitted to. Ketamine and Ozempic. That's what he said. That's how he told us. But we know sometimes it be gateway to other stuff. Now, is he cheating? Because he taking the ketamine, he taking all this stuff. He can stay up and work 16 hours. He said at work. You be at work, but do you be working though, Elon? Let's go on clear that up. Because you know, sometimes you just be at the place, but you don't be working. That's why I'm like, and nobody's working 100% of the time while they at work. So don't be asking me about no 4 things I did today, okay? Especially you. You need to have my job description out in front of you, because that's where I'm typing up my answers from. Straight off the job description. Okay, what I do? Administer, dispense, whatever, consult, all these things. That's what I'm doing. All of my bullet points gonna start with those 4 phrases. And to be honest, Elon, this really, you were gonna get nowhere with this, because what we gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, give me 4 bullet points to send to Elon Musk about what I did to work today. Bam. Then I'll be like, shorten it up. Because some of the statements be looking too long. They don't look real like I wrote it. I'll be like, say it in this, and make it more conversational. And it's like, or, you know, what would appeal to Elon? Because you got to go ahead and interact with these, you know, with this software. So it can get to know you. It's like, respond in my tone. Okay. I know you. Okay. Date on me. Okay. You know how I talk. Give me 4 bullet points. And it's like, here, Elon, you want to read off what's computer wrote anyway? Here you go. You ain't gonna get no real answers, and because I'm gonna be at work. I'm gonna be like, they're like, Nastasha, you already type your stuff up to send to Elon? I'm like, yeah, I got it. They're like, what you said? I'll be like, are you trying to write that answer out yourself? I don't want to put on mine. I'm like, are you serious right now? Here, do you have ChatGPT? ChatGPT 4? They're like, no. I'll be like, this is what I did right here. I told ChatGPT, give me 4 good blah, 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 you know, daily tasks that I could complete that could be specific to me in my job position. They gave me 4 things. This is what they said first. And so then after I was like, you know, I want to tailor it down to something a little bit more, you know, make it look like I really wrote it, you know. Then I'll be like, tweak it here, tweak it there, adjust it here, adjust it there. Bam. Yeah. See, here you go right here. Yep. All right. I could say I had a meeting with, you know, a 5-minute meeting with y'all. What did I have this 5-minute meeting with y'all? How can we increase productivity? You know, put somebody on a performance and put you on a pip, me on a pip. You know, all of that. Elon, it gotta come harder. This won't be easy. Don't doubt yourself. Trust me, you need me. That wasn't gonna do nothing. That wasn't cut down no efficiency. That wasn't gonna do nothing but help us use our ChatGPT a little bit more than we already been using it. That's all that was gonna do. Give me 4 things, ChatGPT. Elon Musk want it. They know Elon Musk on ChatGPT. They be like, okay, this how he want to hear. This what he looking for right here. Tailor the response to Elon Musk. He welcome. You're welcome, Elon. And everybody else out there who trying to do work on your own, man, don't be taking out the performance reviews, all that stuff. Get ChatGPT. Write it. Man, I wrote up, man. Okay, so this is a side story. I always got a side story for y'all. So I had got a speeding ticket for Thanksgiving. I was off Thanksgiving Day, but I always work a holiday, you know, and we have to work a holiday every 3 or 4 years. I can't remember if it was my turn or not, but I go on and do it, because if I don't volunteer, it's almost my turn or close to my turn. Somehow my name will get put out of a hat or some mess, because they don't be liking me out. And then, you know, I have to go to work Christmas night or some mess like this. So I volunteered to work Thanksgiving Day. I always go work at the same store. It's not in my city, but like the next city. So I got a speeding ticket that morning. well, I ain't even had business. Like, I had no business being not close to being on time. So I had got pulled over. Okay, I've been living in Mississippi for a while now, but I used to drive through Mississippi all the time, which, you know, when I was going to school. So I'm from like, you know, I would draw y'all a picture of it if I had like, you know, some kind of way I could draw on here. But anyway, the way the I'm from the top of the boot, right? Y'all know Louisiana's in the shape of a boot. Like I'm from my town is like up where the shoelaces would be. And I went to school in New Orleans and in Baton Rouge, which it would be like at the top of the foot. But you know, in the inside of here, like where the laces would come down, that like is Mississippi. So instead of like driving all the way like inside, coming back like towards the sock, like inside the shoe and coming on around up to the top, we just drive down through Mississippi to get to the top, to down to Baton Rouge and New Orleans. So I used to drive to Mississippi all the time. They ain't never had no police in Louisiana. We got state troopers, all the police. We always, anywhere you drive through here, you better be driving speed. Drive a million miles an hour coming through Mississippi for years. When I say for years, I mean for years. So anyway, I got pulled over, and this young dude, he ain't even talk. He didn't give me a chance to be like, you know, do I need this ticket or not? So he wrote me the ticket. So when I called to check, you know, to see how to pay, because I really ain't never even got no tickets in Mississippi before. And they were like, okay, well, you got 2 citations. I'm like, I got 1. I only got 1 ticket. They said, well, you sure you didn't get 2? I'm sure I didn't get 2. So what he did, the guy, he wrote the next person that came after me, he didn't take my name out of the whatever, and he wrote their ticket under my name too. So I had 2 tickets under my name. I'm like, nah, I ain't paying for 1. So I had to write a letter. I forgot why I started telling this story. Why did I start telling this story? What was I talking about? I don't even know. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so I had to call. I called them. I said, well, I only got 1. You know, I gave them my, and they gave me the very next. They were like, this is probably what happened. I said, so what do I do? How do I get out of this? They said, well, you have to write a letter to the traffic court and tell them what happened. And then, you know, they're going to throw it out, whatever they're going to do. I'm like, I have to show up to court or nothing, do I? You know, and then I'm like, man, the second ticket was cheaper than my ticket. I was going, it was like 90 something. It was in the 70. The other people was going like 80. And you have to write them that ticket and let them go. But anyway, so I know what I did, man. That letter was so nice. Chat GPT. I need to write a letter to such and such court, traffic court. This is what happened. You know, explain what happened. Man, that letter was really, I was like, dang, this is nice, boy. If I could write like this, boy, who even knows what I could do? If I myself could write like this, you know, I got the ideas, but to like put paper, the way that thing was it was so nice. I said, come on, ChatGPT, come on. That ain't what I want to do. I want to do what? I want to do something else. Come on, ChatGPT, come through. I'll write no letters on my own. None. Now, I need to check them out too. That people be like, I need to show up for court or something. LVP said, they remind me when we worked together how I was sick as a detox. Yes. I'm like, you probably coming down. Did you take him today? You're like, nah. I'm like, that's what's wrong with you. Detox. That's what I went to work and you know where I was at. It was an easy day too. But anyway, somebody called that day. I'm just telling y'all, I'll be talking like I'm at home. This is how I get my information from my research team. I'll be talking to them just like this. Somebody called that day. This lady was talking about she had got bit by a squirrel, but she didn't want to go to urgent care because she said she owed him some money. You know, you can't like, damn, I can't go back here. I got bit by a whole squirrel. I'm like, first of all, how you got bit by a squirrel? These people be so crazy. But anyway, back to this. Okay. Musk wait, okay. Let me go back. Where's this money coming from? Okay, we read that. Okay. Fishback said there are behind the scenes conversations about the issue with White House officials. Musk has estimated that his Department of Government Efficiency, Doge, Doja Cat, Doge, is it Doge, y'all? Is that how we're going to say it? They like, or dog E? Doge. I like Doge. It's like Doja, Doge. Estimated that his Department of Government Efficiency has cut $55 billion so far. How? How's he cut $55 billion? Actually, because he fired all these people you got, they're gonna have to get some unemployment or something. This is not gonna just go like that, right? A tiny fraction of the $6.8 billion federal budget. But Doge's public statements so far haven't verified the presumed savings. Millions of dead people. What the hell? Dead people are fraudulently receiving Social Security have been disproven. Now they talking crazy now. Fishback supports having the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office determine how much Doge saved. If Doge cuts $500 billion by July 2026, he said then the checks will be $1,250 rather than $5,000. If they cut $500 billion, what are they trying to act? Money is being put towards employees to pay employees. Where I don't get this. Where are they cutting money? I just saw him with a chainsaw on stage. I don't know, like cutting money from, like cutting what? Cutting back on spending. The price of drugs for sure went up already. I'm just telling y'all that. Okay. We uncovered enormous waste, fraud, and abuse, Fishback said in an interview with the Associated Press. And we are going to make good and pay restitution and then rewrite the social contract between the taxpayer and the federal government. What? Who is Fishback? He sounds like you don't know what he's talking about. We uncovered enormous waste, fraud, and abuse. From Social Security, it ain't that many people getting Social Security checks. Okay. Okay. Fishback supports sending out checks rather than using all the money to reduce the deficit. Huh? Why not? Because it would encourage Americans to seek out wasteful government spending in their communities and report it to Doge. Fish, what? Send out checks rather than use the money. Okay, it's like, okay, I cut back on the spending. But instead of me, paying off some of my debt, I'm going to go spend some more. Is that what it sounds like to y'all? Because it's like, we cut back on whatever department, fire all the DEI people. If they saying, if they work at the Pentagon and they don't tell you 4 things they did today because it's top secret or something like that. I scared myself. Then you fire them. So that's money that's going back into whatever. But if they fire them, they don't have to pay them nothing. They don't have to give them unemployment. But then the unemployment rate going up. Am I thinking too much on this? They try to make it sound real simple. I think it's going that simple. When am I gonna get my check? Okay, that's what we want to know. I'm gonna need more than 5,000. I'm gonna just tell you that the way my life set up, I'm gonna need more than 5. I need more than 5. Okay, let's slow down. According to the proposal, Doge must first complete its work, slated to be done by July 2026. Once that happens, 1/5 of any savings could be distributed later year to roughly 79 million households that pay income taxes. About 40% of Americans don't pay such taxes, so they wouldn't get a check. Who ain't paying income tax? Who ain't paying income tax? I thought we had to pay income tax. They take a lot of money out of my check. What do they, Who ain't paying taxes besides Donald Trump and Elon Musk? Who ain't paying their taxes? Do y'all know who ain't paying taxes? Is it YouTubers that ain't paying taxes? Are y'all not paying taxes? People who make all their money on social media. Y'all rich. Give me some of that money. I mean, for real though, 40% of Americans don't pay taxes. Where does that number come from? Clearly it's a lot I don't know about this world we living in. And how are they not paying it? Are they earning money? How can you earn money and not have to pay taxes? They getting paid in cash? And if they getting paid, who getting paid a whole lot? I mean, I figure like if you got a cash paying job like that, I mean, is it a whole lot of money that you're getting paid in cash? You know, like you do a job here and there up under the table and you get paid cash. But like, are you getting like some serious money? Cash money? Folks on SSI. Do they is it the Medicare population? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who are these? Who they tax their checks too? They tax because they always like I'm on a fixed income. I figure like they taxing everybody. And if they not, how can I get into this non-taxable how can I get into this group? If they can, I feel like they don't tax, so they get straight money. If you're on some kind of disability or you Medicare or you know SSI, you whoever, they just get straight money. I've been doing this thing wrong. Okay. How can I need some tax-free money. Okay, how much can Doge really save? Excuse me, y'all. Color most economists and budget experts skeptical, that its focus on waste, fraud, and abuse can actually reduce government spending by much. Budget cutters from both parties have sought to eliminate waste, which doesn't have much of a political constituency for decades, with little success in reducing the deficit. What is the waste? What is the waste? Some might be like, the waste is Air Force One, you know? I mean, what is the waste? They'd be like the security for the president. Somebody might think that's waste. But you know, they need that. What is waste? I probably waste a lot. So I mean, I'm like, what is waste? I need all this. One of the biggest moves by the Trump administration, excuse me, so far has been to fire tens of thousands of government workers, but such changes aren't likely to produce big savings. Exactly. Only a small share of total spending goes to federal employees. What's up with why they hating on the feds though like that? And the big money is in federal benefits and in federal taxes, and those are not the Doge's purview. What? Big money in federal benefits. What are you talking about? All these retirement y'all getting from the feds? Their pensions. They don't be paying them for their health insurance. They federal work, like those who work for the Army Corps of Engineers. In November, some essay, blah, 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 eliminate the entire federal civilian workforce would leave in place about 95% of all federal spending and the $34 trillion national debt. Okay. This is nothing. Okay. What else? Not clear how much savings. Okay. Firing someone doesn't save money until Congress comes back and reduces the appropriation for that employee's agency. Firing people is not going to do it. If you fire somebody but leave the appropriation where it is, then that money can be spent on something else. So Doge can't really achieve savings until there's legislative change as well. Will another round of government checks contribute to higher inflation? What I'm saying. Trump and his economists blame Biden's $1,400 stimulus checks distributed in the spring of 2021 for fueling the worst spike in inflation in 4 decades. Yet they maintain that sending checks stemming from reduced government spending wouldn't boost inflation. I'm getting tired. Okay. Thursday, okay. They ain't finna cut no money by firing these people, but they think they firing people and threatening people like that's gonna do something. It's not. Okay, end of that. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. They got to come up with something else. Because even after, like I said, and y'all, when y'all hear this again, y'all be like, Nastasha said that in Allen, pills, potions, and poisons. Y'all be acting like y'all don't be watching it, but y'all need to be watching this channel. I be coming up with a lot of good stuff on here. You fire the people, then these people are now in the unemployment workforce, non-working force. And then, like I said, don't they have to pay them some kind of unemployment check? Don't you get unemployment money? You ain't saving no money. You might as well let them people keep their jobs. We need them. We need people to do all these kind of jobs, man. Y'all don't be wanting to, it's jobs y'all don't want to do that they doing. They ain't the feds. The feds, they got, evidently cush jobs. I don't know. I don't work for the feds. I ain't never worked for the feds. But just firing people, that's not going to save money. What y'all think? Let's get in the chat. Y'all got to get in this chat, man. Y'all be talking enough for me. I'm telling y'all, when I go, I no idea. I help somebody get over 100,000 stars or likes or whatever on TikTok. I'm like, I'm telling other people, keep tapping the screen. And he was like, ooh. I'm like, yeah, heart's just going up to the top, going to the top. I said, oh my God, I kind of got in the days. I kept tapping. He was like, man, y'all, thank y'all. He said, it's going to go to Congress. They trying to get rid of TikTok. I'm like, I don't care nothing about nothing. They're supposed to have done nothing there. But good, you got this, man. Here you go. You're welcome. Hit it on mine. Man, if I could get one, is there one? If I could get one person in my chat to come in, I come in the chat. I know y'all don't be having time. I make time for that. I'll be like, what is this? Oh, here. Support. I'm telling y'all, man. Okay, but anyway. So yes, MVP. You gotta get back in here, man. I got a new partner. I don't know if you know. You might. I think he working at the other store we always work at. For the holidays. Crazy. Anyway, I'm misunderstood too, though. But anyway, yeah, so it's a blast. Man, you gotta come back. Did you keep your license there? Actually, you need to come back, come work. You need to come meet some people. He closed early today. One time in the chat, y'all know, that's what I be saying. You be talking about they gonna fire people or they laying off so many people. Anytime one of us, when the pharmacist is not at work, then the pharmacy can't be open, okay? This ain't like, this place can still function without us in there. When we can't come to work, man, I can't come to work, or, somebody got to call out for whatever reason, or they can't find no coverage, then they can't find nobody. And their place be closed, the pharmacy be closed, and then people be looking like, because we closed early today. I was like, man, I'm supposed to get out at 4 o'clock. I gotta get up at 4 o'clock, but nobody else gonna be there to work, so it's like we closed, So store closed. People like, well, I came for my prescription yesterday, and y'all was closed. Yeah, we was closed. I can't work 24 hours a day. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna try. What y'all doing closed? What do you mean? Oh, it did. I'm gonna tell you something. I used to be like this. Rachel says, this happened to me today. I went to pick up my meds and the metal door was down. I hate that. I really do, because I care. I really care. I be feeling sorry, but I'm like, I can't work all day, every day. I can't do that. And I'm not. because one time we had like a little snowstorm here, and we was out. Everything was closed. You couldn't get out. It was like some real snow. Like it was some decent amount of snow. You know, they're gonna shut it down anyway. Wait, you say the pharmacist was at the back. First of all, hold up, Rachel. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this comment up while I tell this story. I'm gonna come back to your other comment. And it was snowing, and like, you know, but you know, I was watching TV, and like we got like, you know, the local news or whatever. They be on YouTube, and the mayor, I know him. He can, you know, talk about, you know, we gotta get these places back open, you know, grocery store open, because we had been at home a week or so. The snow came out of nowhere, and you know, people were low on supplies. It's like, we gotta get these places open. You know, I'm listening to this every day. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna open up, you know, gonna go open a pharmacy, because I'm like, these people need their medicine. Because it had been like 4 days, 5 days maybe at this point. And so I went out into work, you know. My roommate was here with my other roommate at the time. So, you know, well, he took me to work. And so I was like, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna open it up. They were like, well, we could go in. I caught, you know, some technicians, they came too. So we in there, they were like, well, you don't have to open, just, you know, catch up from the past few days, just kind of, you know, for when we get ready. No, we gonna open up. We up in here. I'm gonna open up. So let the people in here. Let them, they can come get their medicine. I got pissed off about 8 times that day. I was like, now, I ain't have to come up in here. This is really was my off day anyway. I came here as a y'all so y'all can get y'all medicine. Y'all got the nerve to be trying to talk to me crazy. You know this damn store is closed the past 4 or 5 days. You're welcome. Get this medicine. Shut up. I don't want no lip today, because I can close this thing back down. I'm not going to do it, because I came here for y'all, and because I started to feel guilty. Like, man, you know, I don't live that far from where I work, so I could get there. You know, some of y'all, you know, y'all sliding around all over the street. Y'all, you know, need you, and you ain't get it. Okay, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to open up, but y'all have some crazy attitudes. The reason that I don't do that anymore or work extra whenever something comes up is because, not because of how the people were, because I expect y'all to be acting like that, because y'all gonna be rude now. Y'all gonna try to, you know, come and get a little sassy because y'all don't, you know, y'all be frustrated. You want your medicine. I get it. Don't think I'm gonna play with y'all though, because I'm not. Then that pissed me off was when it came time for the performance reviews, I came in there in the snow, and y'all still playing with me on my review? I'm like, what is above and beyond? What the hell is it for? I don't just work at my store. I work at this store. These people are always calling me, asking me for, you know, how do I do this? What about, how you doing that? How do you do this? And y'all still playing with me? I ain't nothing extra. Elon, ask whoever you want to ask. Like, ask your mama, Elon, what they did at work today, because what I did today, I did my job and nothing more. So I'm like, what? Kind of came here in the snow. These people talk to me crazy on this day. And I guess nothing for that. Not even an attaboy. Y'all ain't give me an attaboy for that. Could have gave me a little pat on the back, you know. But, you know, I didn't. That's not why I did it in the first place. I did it because, you know, the mayor made me feel guilty because he kept saying, you know, the people needed their stuff on the news. So I'm like, oh, he came through there too. He nice. And so I'm like, I got it. Oh. He's like, you know, I was like, man, you know, this, yeah, I'm gonna open it up. But after that, I'm like, nah, it is time for me to go. I leave when it's time for me to go from work now. I know. Even though I almost just worked at the other store yesterday. They text me Friday, asked me could I for Monday. I said yes. She didn't respond back to me. Sorry, market scheduler. I hope you're watching my stream. Go ahead, you know, put some time in over here. Then she texted me back yesterday morning about going to work for 8:30, and it was 8:15. I said, I text you Friday. I ain't going now. I made some other plans. I can't go now. So they closed early yesterday. And then today we closed early. It don't, I'm sorry. I really hate that for y'all. Because you say the pharmacist was at the bank. It be hard. Y'all be seeing us. Sometimes y'all see us outside. And it be like, you outside, just be at work. I just work. I can't work the whole day. And they ain't had nobody else coming after me. I'm sorry. I see y'all tomorrow. Rachel, like, whatever. Whatever. My lawyer, word is we're gonna be opening shortly. That's it. Give me a minute. We're gonna open up. They be trying, man. These people, they be ungrateful, but that's okay. I appreciate that. I believe I do. I went in there in the snow. I was like, I've been home so many days anyway, And I'm just like, these people, they need their stuff. They need their medicine. Let me go on, because we got all the business. So I'm like, then we coming up in here. This man made me so mad talking about why is it not ready? I'm like, did you not slide here in the snow? It's not ready because we haven't been here in about 5 days. We've been trapped inside just like you. We ain't been up in here. And it would have been another day if I didn't volunteer to come up in here. So you might want to bring it down to about a 2. Because you're about to piss me off. You don't want to do that. Because I'd be like, man, I'm going to have to holler at you. I came here to work to do this. This is what I did for. Okay. So, yes, y'all. So, we can watch a little bit more. Yeah. 2020 was not a good year. 2020 was nasty. That was right before the pandemic, too. It all started going downhill from there. To 2020, really 2018. It started getting rough for me in 2018. But 2020 went on, set it off. So yes. Oh no, exactly. Y'all know. Still working for the man now till y'all be, I be tripping out up in here. Y'all be paying me, washing me with the cash, So we could watch a little bit more. We could do a little bit more, y'all. I got Bernie Sanders. Everybody here talking about this man, Elon, with his, his drug use and all this weird stuff he been doing. But y'all get the picture. Now, we could go over what Trusty D fact sheet on ketamine or NMDA, who MDA. I can't remember which was which. But, we already know how they're using it recreationally. The ketamine, allegedly, Elon says that his is prescription. I don't know. I work at retail pharmacy. So, it's certain kind of drugs that I handle day to day. Ketamine is not one of them. But I do have experience in hospital pharmacy rotations. I haven't worked there. Like, I haven't gotten paid to work in a hospital pharmacy. But I don't know how he's probably going to like these clinics, these clinics can get ketamine. But he say his prescription. I doubt if they drug testing him. And if he failed the drug test, it don't matter because he's not hired anyway for the job, right? So Elon out here pretty much just doing whatever he want to do, y'all. So I don't know what the future holds, but it don't look too good. It's looking a little questionable. So y'all need to get y'all houses in order. Am I gonna drop the link? We ain't gonna drop the link tonight, but we still sing the song. Come and talk to me. What time is it? I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Why I feel like it's so late? Y'all, my iron's still circulating, okay? Still trying to get it in there. It say set a goal. Okay. I'm gonna set a goal. Y'all, they got these new things you on YouTube. Or maybe it ain't new. Maybe I'm just new to it. Other than that, y'all, let me see. I kind of want to watch a little Bernie Sanders. Yeah. We'll watch a little bit of it. I'm up anyway. I ain't finna go to bed when I get off here. Let's do this. Wait. One moment, please. It's all right. It's all right. Everything. They say Elon Musk clearly running the show. Y'all know how we can gaslight Trump into getting rid of Elon. Y'all know that, right? We can make him get rid of him. We can make him, we the people, make our president, we can gaslight our president into getting Elon out of his cabinet. First of all, I don't talk about people's kids, but Elon need to do something with his kids, bro. He can't be just having these children running around all up in the White House. And I, you know, as a parent myself, I can't stand all that. Like, you got that little boy up in the White House like that? I'd be like, can somebody get him? I can't stand here, children yelling, crying, making a lot of noise, moving around too much. I'm like, hey, you can't go to the White House today, Elon. If you got to bring him up in here, you can't go. Well, you know, he's like, you know, he's my son, and you know, I'm like, and this is not bring a child to work day, okay? And if I want to be around kids, I'll be around my own kid. I don't want to be around no kids. I'm here for work. This is for business. Can you get him out of here? And he's picking his nose, you know. I ain't talking about nobody's kids, you know. But I'm like, get him out of here. You can't be up here talking to the press. This boy climbing all on your neck and stuff. You put him up on your neck. Y'all, you know. Okay. I get mad because I don't like that. But we can gaslight him and get him out of there. Like, so who in charge, Donald? Elon is running the show. All we gotta do is start doing a whole bunch of streams about that. Elon is in charge. Musk is not an employee or a leader of the Doge. He is a leader. Like, Elon running the show. Elon takes control of the White House. Elon Musk is of the Trump administration. We might as well call it the Musk administration. If we keep doing that, Elon be time. Elon be Friday. What's today? He'll be gone. What y'all think?
Of Doge, actually. Do you believe that's an important question to have the
The issue is not who is technically the administrator, who has the title. Elon Musk is clearly running the show.
Buddy, I didn't watch this, y'all. I didn't watch this. I have not watched this. Let me tell y'all something about Bernie Sanders. I fool with Bernie Sanders. I do. You know, people for him, people give him a bad rep, you know. And what's her name? Elizabeth, the Indian Native American fake Native American chick. You know, kind of get him a hard time. But it'll be like, Bernie know how to fire him up. Bernie know how Bernie like, I just said it. I'm not getting him out of there. We can tell. We don't have to hear about Elon like that. We can get Elon right on out of here. Yes. And this too. You know, it's like, okay. Who got the bigger salary? Who got the big who got it? Oh, Elon got Elon, he got money like that. Trump, you know, he want to pay, he want like he got money. But like, man, Elon got $400 billion, billion with a B, your billionaire friends. You just want to hang out with somebody like Elon Trump because, you know, you want to be just affiliated with him because he got money. You want people to think you got money, but they say you ain't got money like that no more. That's why you taking jobs like trying to be the president and stuff like that. I don't know. That's what they see. And we be like, they always saying that Elon got all the money. He only Elon around because he got the money, you know. Elon running the show because he got the money. Who got the bigger wallet, you know? Got no money. Like, yeah, he ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. They say Trump ain't got no money. That's how, and clearly Bernie Sanders coming in with that same heat. He like, man, y'all step back, kids. Let a man come through. Let a y'all how to. Y'all don't know how to handle him. Here you go, right here. Go back and let Bernie go tell y'all how to do it. This child's play.
Elon Musk is clearly running the show, the wealthiest person in the world, who has enormous conflicts of interests, who is helping to fund right-wing extremist organizations all over the world, who is looking forward to get massive tax breaks from Congress. He's running the show.
So if he's running the show, but not on paper, as they essentially argue, but you say in practice, he basically is. You're a co-equal branch of government as a senator on Capitol Hill.
I kind of thought so, but I think you have to explain that to the president.
Do you feel that you have oversight when it comes to what Elon Musk is doing?
Look, what we're seeing right now, Caitlin, is a very dangerous moment. I'm laughing here, but it is not funny. This country is moving very rapidly under Trump into an authoritarian form of society. You know, the founding fathers, way back in the 1770s, these were nobody's fools. And what they had fought the King of England, autocrat, had all the power, and they said, you know what? I want that country. We're going to set up 3 separate equal branches of government. Every kid in the 6th grade knows who they are. But Trump does not. And what Trump is doing now is trying every day to usurp the powers of Congress, to challenge the powers of the court. It is a very dangerous moment.
Well, the question, though, when it comes to what this looks like, is we haven't seen a ton of resistance from Capitol Hill. In some efforts in the courts, these Democratic attorneys general stepped in. But today, a federal judge here, Tanya Chutkan, she's well known to our audience from the Trump trials, she declined to block Musk and his team from getting access because she basically said she wasn't getting specific enough examples from these AGs about how Musk could cause irreparable harm to their state. And if they can't prove that in court, what does that say?
Well, I tell you what I happen to believe. At the end of the day, the struggle against Trump, the struggle against oligarchy, which is led by Elon Musk, the struggle against authoritarianism, the fight to make sure that the working class of this country gets a fair shake, that is not going to be won here in Capitol Hill. It's going to be won by millions of people all over this country. You know what? We fought and died for democracy. We're not going to move toward authoritarianism. We fought to create a country that works for all, not just the billionaire class. That's the struggle, and I'm going to be active in trying to rally the American people to do just that.
Well, and you're embarking on this tour to come. It's a national tour. You're starting in Nebraska and Iowa. How do you break through to people, though? There are some people, Trump voters, who are even independent voters who like what Elon Musk is doing and say, yeah, the federal government does spend too much money and it is too bloated.
And truth is, the federal government is a bureaucracy. We have to acknowledge that. Federal government perfect, far from it. Do we need to bring about reforms? Absolutely. But let us be clear what these guys really want to do. Do you think that Elon Musk is staying up night just worrying about excessive spending in the CDC? I don't think so. At the end of the day, what these guys want and what Trump wants is to cut programs that working class people need. They're talking, the House Budget Committee released their report, their budget, $880 billion in cuts to Medicaid. Do you know what that?
Whoa, that's our area right here, y'all. Pills, potions, and poisons. They're gonna cut $880 billion for Medicaid. What y'all gonna do? Besides come up in there talking and looking at me crazy when y'all can't get your drugs. And don't think it's all black people ain't getting on Medicaid either. I don't want to hear that. Because it ain't. Everybody getting it. Everybody getting Medicaid. And it ain't poor. Everybody getting it. It be like people be driving. I think that's all these criteria. Like, okay, it was real. Like, I don't know. It wasn't very strict on who could get it once upon a time. Everybody was getting it. Whether they had health insurance, they had a job, they got money already. It's like, how you doing this and you got Medicaid? Everybody ain't gonna be able to get it no more now. So y'all better enjoy it while you can. And go and get your prescriptions while you can too, because they finna go up. Some of them already going up. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Let's go back a little bit because I need to listen for real. Said about this. The 80s.
They're talking, the House Budget Committee released their report, their budget, $880 billion in cuts to Medicaid. Do you know what that means? It's not only that millions of people, kids, are going to be thrown off the health they have, devastating to nursing homes, 40% of the revenue coming into community health centers. 30 million people get their health care, community health centers. That's coming from Medicaid. You cut Medicaid, you're going to dismember an already broken healthcare system.
Yes.
What are they going to do with that money? They're going to give it to tax breaks for the richest people in America.
Damn. Because it is like, okay, once you save the money, then what? Who get it?
Over $1 trillion goes in tax breaks to the top 1%. That is what these guys want. They want more wealth. They want more power. American people are going to have to.
That's so bad.
They're going to give it to tax. 40% of the revenue coming into community health centers. 30 million people get their health care, community health centers. That's coming from Medicaid. You cut Medicaid, you're going to dismember an already broken healthcare system. What are they going to do with that money? They're going to give it to tax breaks for the richest people in America. Over $1 trillion goes in tax breaks, up 1%. That is what these guys want. They want more wealth. They want more power. American people are going to have to stop them.
Well, and what you're referencing, this is like the blueprint, essentially, that we got from House Republicans. It's not clear what realistically they're going to be able to pass here, but they're looking to have 4.5 trillion in tax cuts.
Right.
And basically, this plan, the Energy and Commerce, which oversees Medicaid, to find those $880 billion in cuts. Realistically, what should voters be worried about if you hear from some moderate Republicans who say we're not going to touch Medicaid, that's not going to be on the table?
Well, no one is saying that. I mean, right now, what we are trying to do in a House which is evenly divided, 2 Republicans, 2 out of 435 members say, you know what? We're not going to vote to give tax breaks to billionaires and cut programs that children and the elderly and the hungry desperately need. 2 Republicans. Their proposal is dead. And we're going to work hard to make sure not only do we get 2, they'll get a hell of a lot more than 2.
So on the Elon Musk front, when it comes to Social Security payments and what is actually wrong with government and what's exaggerated, we're hearing this line from the White House that tens of millions of people are getting Social Security fraudulently. Either they're dead or...
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
We've gotten no evidence of it, but I looked into this, and what we do know is that people that still remain in the database, but as far as people who are actually getting payments, it was 44,000 who got payments according to an audit that was done in 2023.
Out of how many millions?
Right.
There's tens of millions. So when they say tens of millions, that would be
this is what we are dealing with.
Security.
We're not only dealing with oligarchy, the incredible power of the very, very rich. We're not only dealing with a move toward authoritarianism, we're dealing with what is new to America. You know, politicians have always lied, nothing new about that. But the level that we're seeing right now, the big lie, over and over again, and it goes out, and then it goes out on Musk's Twitter to several hundred million people, repeated over and over again. Now the word is out there, oh, people on Social Security, 150 years of age. Can you believe it? The whole thing is corrupt. It's broken.
Right.
Well, where does that lead you, Caitlin? What's the next step? If government can't do anything, if Social Security doesn't work, if Medicare doesn't work, if Medicaid doesn't work, we're going to get rid of all of those programs and we're going to give it over to that class to run it.
That's what you think they're ultimately trying to do.
Yeah, at the end of the day, not only do
Social Security.
they want massive cuts to programs for the working class in this country in order to give tax breaks to the very rich. And then they want to move to the privatization of every important government agency. Just the other day, and this really upset me because I used to be chairman of the Veterans Committee, and I feel very strongly about making sure that those men and women who put their on the line to defend this country get a fair shake.
Shout out to the veterans. They trying to get everybody, man. Men, women, children, elderly, veterans, everybody except who ain't like them. You ain't rich already? And by rich, I mean like rich, not like, you know, we talking about billions.
Right away,
The
1,000 employees at the VA laid off at a time when the VA healthcare system certainly needs more.
Hold up, let me go back. I be talking too much sometimes. Hold on, y'all.
Making sure that those men and women are on the line to defend. And then they want to move to the privatization of every important government agency. Just the other day, and this really upset me because I used to be chairman of the Veterans Committee, and I feel very strongly about making sure that those men and women who put their lives on the line to defend this country get a fair shake. Right away, 1,000 employees at the VA laid off at a time when the VA healthcare system needs more help than they have right now. So at the end of the day, yeah, they're going to want to privatize Veterans Administration, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid,
If
and the
President
post office,
Trump,
by the way.
if President Trump
And the
were
post office?
seated next to you, he might
I'm not saying they're going to go after Social Security tomorrow. They're not. But this is the groundwork. I mean, you know, this is what you do. You destroy the credibility of programs that are complicated, programs that have tens of millions of people. You know, this is the welfare queen again. Look at this person. They got this, they got that. Kill the whole program.
Well, the interesting part about that is actually before Trump took office, the Treasury Department clawed back and recovered $31 million in payments from Social Security that shouldn't have gone out that went out. That was something that they were doing over a 5-month period to deceased individuals. But the point is, I think that what the Doge team says they're doing was already happening. They were going back and getting the money that was being.
And all that I would ask the American people to understand is that when you have programs dealing with tens of millions of people, is anyone going to say, hey, there is no fraud, everything is running efficiently? Of course not. There are going to be problems. Every bloody program out there, there are going to be problems. But you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
So what's the solution?
The
If
solution
someone's at
is-
home and they are concerned about
the
flaw,
solution
fraud,
is-
and bloat.
The solution
What's the answer
is that, of course, we try to get rid of fraud and waste and abuse.
But it ain't that much fraud going on. Not like that. And if they trying to fire all the employees, they not gonna be in there to check for the fraud. They barely got enough people working to register these people for all these programs. Then they're gonna fire everybody, and then they're gonna be like, oh, it's fraud. This is so backwards.
And maybe they want to take some of their attention onto the corporate world, the kind of price fixing that goes on there as well.
We got some
But we
price
want to get rid
going
of
on right
fraud
now.
and waste. But at the same time, we want to make sure that programs that people desperately need, like Social Security, remain strong. And you know what? You go out and ask the American people whether they want to cut Social Security. They don't want to cut it. They want to expand it. They want to expand Medicare to cover dental, hearing, and vision. They want to expand Medicaid. In fact, as you well know, we're the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to all people. Healthcare should be a right. Most Americans agree with that.
You're an independent, but you caucus with the Democrats.
Right.
We have heard from a lot of Democrats privately, some publicly, who say they don't essentially know how to respond to Trump on Capitol Hill. Are there things that you could be doing to respond to them claiming Social Security is?
Yeah, of course, we got to,
fraud?
you know, I think there's an effort to bring forth a war room. There's a ton of lies and misinformation going out there to respond to that. But the truth of the matter is,
a war room, is that enough? I mean, Trump was elected 3 months ago.
yeah,
and
well,
he's
one
been
of
in
the
office for
things,
nearly a
what's
month.
not enough is that Elon Musk could say the most outrageous thing tomorrow. it goes out to hundreds of millions of people. Democrats do not have that capability, which takes us to a couple of other issues. It takes us to the fact that should a guy who put, what was it, $270 million into Trump's campaign now become the most important person in the government? Is that really how democracy is supposed to work? Which takes you to a corrupt campaign finance system and the need to overturn citizens.
Oh, Bernie, you telling them, Bernie. Tell them. That was good. I can watch a lot of these all day long, but I ain't gonna keep y'all up too much tonight. What time is it now? Okay. I think I've been on here long enough with y'all. So, Elon on drugs. I mean, they prescribed, right? He using his money to get what he want, to do what he want. He's saying a lot of nothing. Donald Trump letting him do it. It's only gonna be a matter of time though before he ain't gonna do this thing with Elon that much longer. Elon, he up there right now, but he tired of him. When he brought that boy to that Oval Office, excuse me, he was done then. He was already done. He tired of hearing about Elon. Elon like making all the covers, of all the magazines, but it's all we talking about all over social media. Our president, the way he's set up, he's not going to continue to let Elon take the spotlight here. He's not going to do that, okay, guys? So we just hope that, when our president get tired of Elon, he going to step back into his role that, he has some reasonable people, logical people in his ear. And they do have, checks and balances. I'm not good at civics and free enterprise and all that. I think I got A's in that in school, but still, I don't know nothing about these branches of government and all that kind of stuff. But I think, this could be wishful thinking that, this thing with Elon is going to die down real soon. He ain't going to deal with that too much longer. But, I don't trust y'all's president either. So don't get that twisted. I don't trust him either. Okay. So other than that, y'all, thank y'all for getting to the chat tonight. As always, I'm always hitting somebody. It's LOVEYOUELOE. I don't know, Elon. I'm just joking. I just let y'all see me do some different letters. Y'all be like, that's all she know. She just memorized that. I know the whole alphabet. I told you I forgot all the other stuff. All the other symbols, mom and dad, hello. I remember this is round of a, this is how you clap. A lot of other stuff I forgot. But I know the whole alphabet, okay? So just in case somebody out here like, wow, because y'all know y'all be talking all kind of trash. I love it though. Keep talking. Okay, so shout out again. I'll never be putting my banner to my guy Christopher Williams. No comment, no question. Well, Lisa, it's just a pure love for the game. Thank you, Christopher. Love when y'all show y'all support. We got LVP came in with the $5 spot. Thank you, too. He don't know what he doing. He figured it out, though. Don't make a mistake and send me $500 next time. All right? Be careful. Gotta be more careful. Thank you to everybody else who showed up tonight. I'll be back. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news right now. We got to talk about these drugs. Everybody is on ketamine. I got to dig a little bit more into that. I probably got to watch Vice for that to know how y'all really getting down in the streets. Because, I know my chat, y'all all wholesome and everything. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't even know people who deal with stuff like that. What else I needed to tell y'all? Did I cover everything? If I didn't, I'll be back anyway. So, what do I always say? Did I need to say anything else? Let me look at my notes. DEI, Doge, Bernie Sanders, Elon Musk, Don Lemon. I think I got it all. I think I got everything. But y'all want Elon Musk running y'all country? He's on ketamine. But y'all got a problem with Diddy on ketamine or drugging other people with ketamine. Y'all got a problem with Marcus Jordan using ketamine. He got to be getting arrested. Every time you look around, somebody's getting arrested now. It's kind of making it look like if you got money, you ain't got to go get arrested for the same stuff other people be doing. You can say it's prescribed. You can get your drugs legally. But we'll see. Only time will tell how this thing gonna go with him and everybody else who involved in the illegal drug game. But his drugs are legal. He said he had a prescription. We can't ask him for proof because we can't violate his HIPAA. Other than that, guys, do y'all think it's fair? If he up here taking performance enhancement drugs, he's cheating. And he's working 16-hour days, 6 or 7 days a week. He don't take the weekend days off. That's what he said. However he said it. Do y'all think that's fair for him to be like, they not working? Tell me what you're doing at your job so I can judge. Somebody like me be like, I mean, how much I'm going to get if they lay me off? I don't know. Just some things to think about till next time, y'all. Anyway, don't forget to like. If you came in here if you made it this far, hit that like because you like it. If you made it all the way to this part of the show, hit the like. What do you say? Comment. I don't know. Subscribe. Share these videos. Do that. And till next time, what do I always say? These prescriptions, they keep piling up. These phones, they never stop ringing. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, okay? I always say what? Good night.